Prisons are generally associated with punishment and deprivation, but in some corners of the globe, there exist facilities that defy this conventional notion. Today, we're diving into a topic that may seem paradoxical: the world's most luxurious prisons. A closer look. Cebu Prison, Philippines. The Cebu Provincial Detention and Rehabilitation Center, a 1,600-inmate NIC in the Philippines' Cebu province, in a maximum security jail meant for the most hardened Filipino killers and rapists. Though it is meant to house just over 1,500 convicts, in 2020 it was critically congested, raising fears of the rapid spread of coronavirus. Cebu is one of the rogue mentions in the list, as the conditions aren't particularly pleasant. The reason for its inclusion is the prison's novel approach to rehabilitation, which has offered inmates a number of recreational and creative exercises to keep them occupied. Each inmate is required to participate in singing and dancing numbers, and they have put on a series of performances for the paying public. In February 2023, the so-called dancing inmates were said to be preparing for a return to public viewings after a 2-year break due to COVID-19. Some of their dances have become so popular in the Philippines that they are mobbed for autographs when they finish. 9. Halden Prison, Norway. The crimes committed by the residents of Halden Prison stand in stark contrast to its reputation as one of the world's most humane jails. Rapists, murderers, and pedophiles line the wings of the NIC, which became the flagship of Norway's justice system after it was opened in 2010. The £138 million minimalist complex sits in a sprawling forest which has often been compared to a bougie hotel rather than a maximum security prison. Each cell has a flat screen, an ensuite toilet with a door for privacy, and a shower. The prisoners are also provided with large, fluffy towels, their own fridges, and unbarred windows for an unrestricted view of the stunning forest outside. Outside of the private, comfortable quarters, each wing enjoys a communal recreation room where prisoners can watch TV, movies, and play video games. There's also a studio for recording music, a state-of-the-art gym, and convicts have the choice to undertake classes to build their skills. 8. Sollentuna Prison, Sweden. Similarly to Halden, convicts at Sollentuna are given their own private cells with comfortable beds and joining bathrooms. They also have a fully equipped gym where they can keep fit, an open kitchen to cook meals, and a simple room where they can kick back and watch TV. Another high-security prison in the list, it earns its place for its trailblazing eco-initiatives. It won the 2019 BREEAM Public Projects In Use Award for installing a massive 1,100 square meter green roof of plants and turf. The greenery protects the roof from solar radiation, rainfall, and temperature changes, while also enabling pollination for insects, said Sarah Jagermo, Vashey's head of property. They also installed an air resilting ventilation system and a room where they can collect multiple different categories of waste. Insulating glass surrounding the entire structure also helps the building regulate its temperature. 7. JV Fuhlsbüttel Prison, Germany. Hamburg's JV Fuhlsbüttel Prison, which is based in a former Nazi concentration camp, is far cushier than its history would suggest. Swanky cells, washing machines, and spotless floors are all available to the long-term prisoners serving their sentences. The facility has drawn criticism in the past for its approach to punishment, but the prisoners are grateful for the additional telephone nooks that they can use when speaking to family members. Along with expensive cells, the prison offers washing machines and telephone corners for inmates who want to talk to their families over a long distance. As mentioned by News 18, the prison also redecorates the floors after short intervals for inmates who are serving long sentences. 6. Champdalen Prison, Switzerland. The maximum security Champdalen Prison was built in 1977 to house just 200 inmates, and being a remand facility with 60% of prisoners awaiting trial, it became critically overcrowded. Before a major £32 million cash injection in 2011, the cells were packed full, with diseases spreading with ease through the prison population. Riots were also regular. With the money, authorities spruced up the NIC, with prisoners now given triple occupancy cells with attached bathrooms. There has also been a major revamp to the outdoor areas, with plenty of activities for them to participate in. Some say it makes prisoners feel as though they're living on a university dorm rather than doing time. Ample outdoor facilities and recreation time and living with fellow inmates allow the prisoners to feel like university dorm mates that can help each other through the long-term and short-term rehabilitation process. 5. Aranjuez Prison, Spain. Aranjuez Prison in Madrid is the first of its kind, a prison designed to keep families together. The NIC is said to be the only one in the world with cells specifically for families, where toddlers can go to nursery and play, while locked up with their murdering and drug trafficking parents. The spacious units, dubbed 5-star cells, come with cribs and Disney characters on the walls. Outside, there's even a prison playground for the kids. The idea is for children to bond with their imprisoned parents while young enough not to fully grasp the reality of incarceration, and for inmates seeking rehabilitation to learn parenting skills. 4. Justice Center, Leoben, Austria. Nestled in a mountainous part of Austria, the Justice Center Leoben has repeatedly ranked among the world's best prisons and is often compared to a 5-star hotel. The Austrian Justice Center Leoben is known for its magnificence and opulence for the past 18 years. This prison was designed by the famous architect Joseph Hohensen, specifically for non-violent offenders. But half of the jail is occupied as a courtroom. Court-related work takes place in the front part of this prison. It differs from the rest of the facilities because it is designed for 205 non-violent offenders. Each prisoner gets their own cell, along with an adjoining bathroom, kitchenette, TV, and full-size window for a view of the spectacular scenery. In the recreational area outside, cons can play basketball, work out at the outdoor gym, or chill at the spa. Others can simply wander around and socialize freely. 3. Otago Corrections Facility, New Zealand. The Otago Corrections Facility in Milton, New Zealand was opened in 2007 for low to medium security male prisoners. The facility has a highly secure perimeter with ample open space and a separate building for accommodation. The inmates are provided comfortable rooms and skilled classes such as light engineering, cooking, and dairy farming. The facility is surrounded by a high-security fence, but inside there is plenty of space for prisoners to exercise and mingle. But where Otago really stands out is its approach to rehabilitation and providing convicts with skills they can use on their release. Among the education on offer are qualifications in carpentry, hospitality, and even engineering. 2. HMP Addywell, Scotland. HMP Addywell is similarly focused on building productive skills for its 700 prisoners and aims to have every single convict turn out of the facility with something to help them succeed on the outside. According to the Scottish Prison Service, Addywell is designed to be a learning prison where convicts are urged to address their offending behavior and the circumstances which led to their imprisonment. The learning element of their stay aims to improve their employability prospects. Each week, prisoners are required to complete 40 hours of what it calls purposeful activity. 1. Bastøy Prison, Norway. Plonked on a deserted island in 1982, the Bastøy Prison sits in 1 square mile of pine trees with stunning views of the ocean. It houses a maximum of 100 murderers and rapists who have access to such thrilling activities as horseback riding, fishing, tennis lessons, and sunbathing. Rather than cells, the convicts get cottages to live in with their own farmland to toil. Rather than the pot noodles found in British Nicks, the chef at Bastøy offers up the likes of fish balls with white sauce with shrimps, as well as everything from chicken con carne to salmon. Despite its minimum security and the horrendous nature of its prisoners' crimes, Bastøy is said to have the lowest reoffending rate in Europe. When interviewed by CNN in 2012, prison governor Arne Kvernvik Nielsen said, "If we have created a holiday camp for criminals here, so what?" He added, "We should reduce the risk of reoffending because if we don't, what's the point of punishment? Except for leaning toward the primitive side of humanity." And the numbers speak for themselves. Only 20% of Norwegian convicts reoffended within 2 years of their release date in 2010, with figures in Bastøy even lower at around 16%. Please subscribe to The Luxury World. Thanks for watching.